Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to do a crime reading. We're going to see what crime needs to be exposed today. Remember to take it how it resonates. Okay, it could be past, present, future. You will know best where this fits on the timeline for you, and some parts may resonate, others may not. Just keep in mind it is general, okay? So let's see here. Holy angels. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Metatron, what crime do you want to expose today? What crime do you want to expose today? Let's see what's going on here. The Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. And we have the Devil in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so someone here is in denial, or they're trying to deflect the truth, or trying to create confusion, or somebody's in two minds about something here. They don't want to be attached to something. Somebody's trying to get rid of an attachment that they might have, okay? Or they're trying to maybe even deny involvement right here with the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be like an expert or a lawyer, or this is about a strategy that someone had, a plan that someone has to deny something or deflect the truth, or so that they're not attached to something, okay? So let's see, what's the Knight of Pentacles doing here? The Six of Wands, yeah, someone wants to be victorious here. The Wheel of Fortune. The Page of Swords. Somebody here thought that with some sort of a strategy, they would have victory and success, getting things their way, getting a favorable outcome with some sort of communication. Okay, what's the Two of Swords? The Lovers, the Four of Cups. This has to do with someone feeling rejected in a relationship. The Hermit. This is, I mean, the Hermit and the Page of Swords together, that's giving me like stalker, okay? Stalker, watcher, hacker, someone trying to dig up information, somebody digging for information, looking for answers about someone feeling rejected in a relationship, okay? What's the Devil in reverse? Strength and the Seven of Cups. The Empress. Somebody creating confusion surrounding an empress or a mother figure or a business. We'll have to see what that is, okay? So, tell me more about this strategy here, this plan. Eight of Pentacles, it's a plan. It's what people were working on here. The Sun. Okay, what's this? What's the Knight of Pentacles? It's a plan. It's a plan. It's what people were working on, what they were working towards. How did they think they would have victory? They wanted victory and success, that they didn't try and give something to you. They wanted to be victorious, that they didn't give something to you, that they didn't try and give something to you. Okay. Official person. They wanted victory and success and a favorable outcome with the police or with the authorities. What's the Two of Swords? House in reverse. They tried to deny being at a house, or they tried to deny, they had no idea what someone was talking about a house, or said that somebody wasn't at the house, or you were not at someone's house, or a false person. Okay, what is that? Two of Swords. A Two of Cups in reverse. A breakup. And someone moving out of the house. Temperance. What is that? What's the Two of Swords? Twin flame connection. They tried to create an illusion that, or they tried to block someone from seeing the truth about a breakup and that somebody moved out of a house, or like, it's almost giving me like there was a breakup. Okay, two people were not together. Somebody did not live at someone's house, but they tried to say that somebody did live at someone's house, or that two people were together. Okay, something like that is what it's giving me. Kisses. Unconditionally loving, falling in love, giving and receiving affection. What is that? What's breakup? Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there was no breakup. Heartbroken in reverse. There was no breakup. Or maybe they said there was a breakup, but there was no breakup. Or, I mean, it's like backwards. Something here is backwards. Okay, so help me understand what they said here. Did they say there was a breakup, or that there was no breakup? Page of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. This has to do with somebody wanting to make themselves look innocent with a lot of money. So it's whatever they said to make themselves look innocent, basically. Okay. Or to justify why someone got money for something. Okay, the plan. Yeah, they try to say, no, the money isn't because of a gift, Mr. Official Person. No, we didn't get all this money for a gift. No, we got this money because of blah, blah, blah. That's what this is. Right? Okay, so what's this Four of Cups, Lovers? Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Marriage. They said that somebody was shocked, that there was shocking news about someone being married. That someone was shocked about a marriage. Okay, yeah, okay. What's the Hermit? Oh, yeah, because of money, right. Privileged lady, great fortune. They didn't want to be investigated for some sort of money, privileged lady, great fortune. They had to hide this and keep it a secret. And that's why they went the route of saying something about a breakup and a marriage and two people being married and someone feeling rejected and being in love or something like that. Okay. What's the Devil reverse? A main female. A main female didn't want to be attached to something. What did this main female not want to be attached to? They didn't want to be attached to being a narcissist. Being charmed or used. Girl with a snake. So a main female felt charmed and used and didn't want to be attached to what they had done. Okay? Yeah, because there was no new phase here in some sort of an engagement. Or somebody wasn't going to change their mind about an engagement ring, or somebody didn't want a new phase. They didn't want to rekindle something with an engagement ring. They didn't want to be attached to something with an engagement ring, or what is this? Or is that what they said to the official person? Is that how they thought they would have victory and success? Was that somebody didn't want to give you a marriage? Maybe this is about how they said that someone didn't want to give you an engagement ring because they were already married. Is that what this is about? Now my music froze again. Okay, what is this with engagement ring? 9 of Cups. Something about some sort of a fight, an argument, a fight and an argument in messages, or about an offer, about being offered something. So what's a ring? It could be a ring. Maybe there was a fight you had with someone about an engagement ring or receiving a ring. And this has to do with a fight about someone being married or a breakup because of feeling rejected in a relationship, because of marriage or an engagement ring. Okay, so some sort of a plan that they came up with here with the officials about a breakup and about an engagement ring and a marriage and stuff, something like that, okay? What's the 7 of Cups? High Priestess. Messages. This has to do with messages that they used, right? So basically, the plan was, we'll just use these messages and these screenshots of some sort of conversations, and then we'll create a fake narrative around the screenshots and the messages, and that's how we will win with the police. That's it? Okay, is that the plan here? Emperor. Was that the plan? We'll just take a bunch of screenshots and messages about a marriage, about a fight, about a breakup, about an engagement ring, and someone feeling rejected in a relationship, and that's the alibi. Okay, right. So, yeah, what else? Meeting and conversing in reverse. Again, and coffee cup in reverse, gift in reverse. This is also giving me the other side of the coin, which is like, because they had to talk themselves out with the officials of not giving you something. Like, no, we didn't give this person any food or drinks. We didn't give them anything. You know what this is kind of giving me? It's like, look, like just tying in the other readings, right, that I've been doing here. If you reported someone and said, I think that this person tried to give me something that might have been laced, okay, or I think they tried to do something to me, it's kind of even giving me like them saying, no, we didn't do that. This is why they're saying this about me though. Like they're only using my name because of this and this reason. Like they're trying to justify why, like to the police, why you name drop them is what I'm getting. Is like, it's giving me like they're trying to like put it in a way where it sounds like you're only name dropping this person because of like revenge, right? That's what it feels like. Like meeting and conversing in reverse. It could even be like, look, if you said something about someone's mother, for example, like a mother-in-law, okay? The Empress being here, maybe you said something about a mother-in-law. Maybe the way that they're talking themselves out of this is saying like, oh, they only name dropped me and said this about me because I don't want to meet with them. I don't want to get to know them. No, that's an excuse, okay? It feels like they're trying to like spin it in a way where it like makes you look like you're just naming them to get back at them, or to something like that is what they're saying. Anything else? I cannot make it up. I was just talking about her too. Queen of Cups in reverse. There she is. This mother-in-law here. So it's about getting this one off the hook, huh? Okay, or someone's mother, Empress. This is someone's mother. The Hermit. What they told the investigator, okay? To try and get themselves off the hook. The Eight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. They said it had something to do with someone leaving you. So they're saying what? This mother-in-law, or this Queen of Cups in reverse here, this mother, is saying that you only name drop them because you're mad that someone left you. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Okay. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just what they came up with. The Empress. It's the mother. It's a mother. It's 100% a mother. It's 100%. It's either mother or it's a mother-in-law. It's someone's mother. It is. The Empress is here twice with the Queen of Cups in reverse. The World. Yeah, this one had to figure out how to get herself off the hook here for trying to give you some poisoned food, right? Yeah, some poisoned food. Right. Oh no, it was just, she's just saying, or he's just saying that out of revenge. Yeah, Six of Cups. Yeah, Six of Cups. What happened in the past? They said something about someone leaving you. Ace of Wands. This mother-in-law told the Emperor, or this mother told the Emperor, oh, she's only saying, or he's only saying that, they're only saying that because they got dumped, and that's why they're name dropping me. How does that make sense? Okay, I don't, whatever though. What's the Eight of Cups? Healthy choices in reverse. Yeah, she's saying you don't make healthy choices. You're a chaser. Okay, right. So this is how they try to flip it around. They try to say that someone didn't choose you. You got left behind. You're chasing after someone. You won't leave them alone. You're a little, you're a little fear of abandonment. You desperately want to be with their son or whatever, or their daughter or whatever, and you just won't leave them alone. You just can't take the fact that you didn't get chosen, and that's why you're trying to target and talk shit on the family now. It's all because you're butthurt that someone didn't choose you. You're looking stupid for that one, huh? You're looking really stupid nowadays for that one. Right? Doesn't make much sense what this lady said. It's because it's a lie. It's a lie. Okay, so that's how they try to talk themselves out of it, right? Now I get it. So this Queen of Cups in reverse, mother-in-law or mother here, this mother figure, got money, a lot of money. They got a big fat bribe to try and take you out with some of her nice little oriental food there, right? And the way that they try to get out of it is by saying that you felt rejected in a relationship and this is just revenge. It's just revenge. Because you're mad that their child dumped you and doesn't want to be with you. Old lady, what do you have to do with it? I mean, honestly, they're just mad because I didn't want to get to know them, and they're just mad that my child didn't choose them, and that's why they're mentioning me. I didn't do anything to them. You're a liar. You're lying. And we both know it. Okay? We both know it. All right, so let's see here. Let's get the crime cards out. So basically what I'm getting here is that this lie with the relationship started with them trying to figure out how are they going to get this mother-in-law or this mother figure, this maternal figure here off the hook. Why? It's like the question is like, why would this maternal figure target you? Or why would you accuse them of targeting you? So for them, the excuse was, oh, they're only targeting me because they want to target the family because they're mad that they didn't get chosen, or they're mad that the family rejects them, or they're mad that I don't want to meet them, and they're mad because someone left them. That's why they're targeting me. That's why they're accusing me of doing something. That's where it started. Is like how to get the mother off the hook. How to excuse away your accusation of this mother figure here, this maternal mother-in-law figure here, trying to do something to you, okay? Oh, it's only because they're trying to get revenge on the family because we don't accept them and we rejected them. And my child rejected them, doesn't want to be with them. So that's how that started. Okay, right. So how did they think they were going to get victory and success here with this official person, this plan? Probably, messages, right. So it's probably going to be a bunch of messages and screenshots of you talking about the mother, right? Like saying that your mother this, your mother that, your mother doesn't like me, your mother hates me, okay? Yeah, and then this, whoever you're dealing with, defending their mother. Oh, my mother would never do something like that. International cocaine. International cocaine. Oh, the Middle East. So this mother-in-law could be Middle Eastern, possibly. Okay, it doesn't have to be though. But international, this person could be international. It could be game over. It's game over for this international, possibly Middle Eastern mother-in-law here, okay? Because of the IRS. Oh, because the IRS is going to find out that this lady got a nice fat bribe to put shit in your food, huh? Middle Eastern food? Oriental, did I say Oriental food? Right, birth certificate. Oh comes out. Why is O here? Alone, because of alone. Oh, because of this. Oh, look at this. Don't tell me. So was this in the food? By any chance here? You nice little old lady, right? Just like Snow White, the old lady with the apple. Is that what you put in the food? The Middle Eastern food, huh? The international food. Privacy invasion. A neighbor. This has to do with a neighbor who's invading your privacy. Right. So after someone invaded your privacy here, a neighbor, and found out that you name dropped this lady in your police report, that's when they had to come up with some reasoning as to why you would mention them in the report, right? That's what I'm assuming. So robbery, bacteria, virus, or mold. Attorney, power of attorney, cash. Yeah, because they got cash, right? They got money, they got a bribe. I'm telling you, IRS and cash, because they got cash from a loan. They got cash from the loan. The IRS, they didn't want the IRS finding the cash from the loan. So all that money fraud, right? The fraud, all the fraud. I decided to make you a sacrifice, catfish. Catfish. Tried to make you a sacrifice with the catfish profile, okay? Or something like that. So, yeah, so they had to make it away to the official person. They had to explain away to the official person or to the police or whoever that they did not know. We didn't put this, I didn't put this in the food. Oh no, I would never do something like that. No, it wasn't me. I would never. They're just saying this because my family doesn't want to have anything to do with them, and they're who knows? Wasn't me, right? Wasn't me. J. Kidnapping a landlord. J. Kidnapping landlord. Why is that here? Why is that here? Laced crime. Because the fact that this lady tried to lace drugs into your food is a crime. No, it wasn't me. I didn't do it, I swear. Right. Okay. So what's this about denying about something about like, oh no, the house in reverse? Or is this her excuse? It's, oh no, they're just saying that because I just never wanted them at my house. I never wanted to invite them over. That's why they're saying this, because I didn't want to invite them over and they never got to come to my house and meet me. And that's why they're saying this about me, because I never wanted to meet them. N. No, or what? Why is it in here? Screenshots. Oh, like I said, yeah, screenshots. So then they started using screenshots, right? Pharmacy, surveillance, J. Then they started using screenshots that they got through their little hacking surveillance methods, right? Okay. Gang member, RX, XR, RX. Isn't that like a prescription? Pharmacy. Screenshots. Yeah, exactly. Gang member. How this gang member, Queen of Cups in reverse here, tried to unalive you, murder, with laced international food. Okay. That was the plan. The murder plan. Right. At the house, mortgage. Murder plan at the mortgage house. Screenshots. No, you know what this could be? This could even be about you. You're like, if these are your screenshots, right? And you're accusing, maybe not this mother-in-law, mother here, maternal figure directly, but whoever the child is, okay? Whoever you were dealing with at the time, or whoever you're in a relationship with here. Telling this person about, you think that they try to do something or put something in that food, okay? Or you talking to someone about this, screenshots, and you detailing why it's fucking weird that this lady never wanted to meet you, okay? They never wanted you to come over to their house. Why are they giving you food to your house? Like in your own home, in your own four walls, where you would then just fall over and no one would know what happened to you. Like, why does this lady not want you eating food at their table? Why are they not inviting you over to eat at their fucking table? Why do they want to give you food through a third person in your house where you would fall over and die, and it wouldn't be able to be traced back to them? You could have told someone here about this in screenshots, about why this is fucking weird. It's like, why don't you want me over at your house, huh? Why don't you want to give it to me at your own table? Why do you want to give it to me through a third person in my own four walls, even though this lady would never invite me over to the house? Like, you could have talked about this. How this lady never wanted to meet you. How they never invited you over. So why the fuck are they giving you food? So basically, the same reasoning you're using to explain why you believe this was laced, like, why won't you give it to me at your house? This lady never invited me over. They don't want to meet me, but they want to give me food all of a sudden out of nowhere. And then never again. The same reasoning as to why you think it's suspicious, they're saying that's why you're accusing them. They're saying you're accusing them of this because they never invited you over. Because they didn't want to meet you. No, that's why you think it's suspicious that they try to give you food. You understand? That's why you think it's weird that they did this. It has nothing to do with, oh, because they never invited me over. No, that's why you think it's weird. Right? So they're just trying to flip it around, flip it back on you. It's like they're trying to use what you say against you, basically. No, they're only saying that because I never... No, they're saying that because why are you giving someone food but you don't want to have them at your table? Why are you giving someone food but you won't invite them over to your table? Have you eat it at their table? Why you want someone to eat something in their own four walls but you don't want to even meet them? That's weird, okay? The offer. Yeah, why are you offering food? Why are you offering it when you don't even know someone, when you don't even offer to meet them and have it at their table with them? Isn't it weird? It's a little bit weird. It's suspicious. Someone doesn't even want to know who you are. Somebody ignores your existence. Someone doesn't accept you. Someone treats you like you're nothing, you mean nothing, but they want to give you food, but not at their table. They want to give it to you in your home where you're alone. But they don't want to meet you though. It's just a little weird, okay? Not home, not at their home. Why are you offering something but not at your home? Why are you offering something but not at your home, Queen of Cups in reverse? Or they're saying that's why you said it. Because you never got to go to their home. What is this excuse? Huh? Offer, not home. Yeah, they're saying it's because they never offered to have you over. Yeah, no, that's not why you're accusing them. That's why you think it's weird that they're giving you shit. Really. Close. Taxes. Close and taxes. T. Trust fund lawsuit. Lawsuit with taxes and close. Trust fund. T. Perjury. Help. D. They were helping. Whatever they gave you in that food that you were supposed to eat at your house, that was from this maternal mother-in-law, Queen of Cups here, mother figure here, it was to help in making it look like you did it to yourself, because you would have eaten that at your house when you were alone. And then they could have said it was this, you did it to yourself. Right. They were helping. Perjury. And then they had to figure out how they're going to lie their way out of it. And so their lie of saying, oh, no, it wasn't me, was saying, oh, they're just accusing me because I never offered to have them over. You see how they're trying to flip it around? You see how they're trying to manipulate what you said, or, your perspective? The lawsuit. She definitely did that. She definitely did that. Look how many things are coming out here for this Queen of Cups in reverse, mother-in-law, mother figure, maternal lady here. Suicide, murder, death. Yeah, that's what she planned. She definitely helped in this. It was murder. She was helping with the murder. And then she was going to help and say that, oh, they did it to themselves. And then when it didn't work, they're coming up with this lie about, oh, they're just saying that because they got rejected and someone doesn't want to be with them. That's why they're saying that? No, definitely not. Someone's not stupid. Somebody got food from this lady and thought, why are you giving me food? Why do you want to give me food? You don't even want to get to know me. You don't even want me at your house. You've never wanted to get to know me. You've never even shown any interest in my life or who I am as a person. Why are you giving me food? Someone just thought it was weird. And apparently your intuition was correct. Okay? Your intuition was correct. Your intuition might have been screaming at you not to eat that. Like screaming at you to throw that shit in the trash immediately. Immediately throw it away. Do not eat that. Do not eat that. The Midwest. Money or paper trail. The Midwest, or again, Middle Eastern, I don't know. Some Oriental food, right? M. The money or the MMM. This was premeditated murder, okay? Premeditated murder. This Queen of Cups and the shit that she brought you or had someone else bring you, it was premeditated murder. If your intuition told you that shit is laced, do not eat that shit, good for you, because it was premeditated murder, okay? Yeah, no, nothing about a relationship, nothing about you wanting to get back at someone and you want, no, your intuition told you do not eat that food, it's weird. There's something suspicious about this. This lady doesn't like you, okay? This lady does not like you. She's never liked you. She's never wanted you around. She's expressed multiple times to multiple people that she would rather you not be in the picture. She's never wanted to meet you at her house, but she wants to give you food, huh? Weird. Weird. You know that this lady does not like you. You know she doesn't want you around. You know that she's told her son, her daughter, whoever it is, are you sure you want to be with that person? Maybe you shouldn't be with them. I'm not so accepting of them. You know, I don't think you should be in a relationship with them. And then she gives you food. But not at her table, not in her house. Because, you know, when you fall over dead, she wants to make sure it doesn't get traced back to her, right? Yeah. Is that what was in it? The coke and the fentanyl, huh? This lady could be Middle Eastern. Or that food was Middle Eastern. Middle Eastern food. J. It was murder. It was planned murder. I don't know why. It is really cut and dry. Again, this reading is like, no, this lady tried to murder you. Whatever they're saying about the food is a lie. This food was given to someone because they wanted to murder you with it. Okay, I don't give a fuck what she's saying. She's lying. Screenshots, premeditated. Oh my God, the screenshot, some sort of screenshots about premeditated murder. Yeah, you're talking about this lady. You are talking about this lady. If they brought some sort of screenshots talking about, you think that they planned this murder, they plan to murder you, you are talking about this lady that gave you this food. If there are screenshots of you saying something about why not in the home, okay, or I think that this lady doesn't like me, okay, why is she trying to give me food when I'm not home, why is she giving me something when I'm It's because you're talking about this lady. These screenshots are you talking about how this lady tried to premeditated plan a murder on you with food. Middle East. Trying to make it look like, oh, you just fell over and died. You're talking about this lady in whatever these screenshots are. No idea. Okay, but for someone, I guess, that's a clarification here, okay? You're talking about this mother. Money. She got the money for the document. F. So I don't know if that's this lady's name or if this is the drug, okay? Document with money. Trying to disguise the money with a document. An agreement. They made an agreement here to say something about an injury. Made an agreement to say something about an injury. Warning. Warning to the police. Because they got a warning about the police. Because they got a warning that you made a police report. I can't make it up. Because they got a warning. They got a warning that you made a police report. And to the police, you told the police that this lady gave you food. And you suspect that she tried to lay something into it. They got the warning that you made a report and you reported this lady and the food that she gave you. Okay? M. That's why she was in this agreement to lie about an injury with a document for money, with a document about the money. That's why she was in agreement with this, because someone here warned this lady that you reported her to the police. Okay? Landlord. Driving under the influence, T. Some sort of an agreement they made to lie about you driving under the influence to someone's house. Oh, that's why they said that, right? Because they wanted to cover up the fact that they tried to poison you with drugs and food. Yes, they were driving under the influence, kidnapping. Birth certificate, C. E. C-E. E-C. C-E. Certificate. C-E. Birth certificate. C-E. E-C. Falsified and fabricated. Falsified and fabricated, okay? M. Again with the M. This whole thing with this attack and needing a protective order. So what? Okay, so what? The protective order is another way to cover up what? The lie about you never meeting them and why she never met you? Why she never met you? Or why she doesn't ever invite you over to her house? Or what is this? Attack, protective order. Innocent. It's all just to make this mother-in-law look innocent. Okay? That's why she was in this agreement here to lie about an attack and an injury on a child or a birth certificate, kidnapping, framing you for driving under the influence to a house. Because she also got the warning that you name dropped her in a police report. That's the sign or the message. About hospital. About the hospital. Paying. That's the sign of the message, basically. Okay? That's why she lied. Because she tried to poison you. And you reported her to the police. Solar, something on a phone. And then they used something on a phone. Solar plexus with the south. Someone from the south. Local. South America. SSS. P. Jurisdiction. Police jurisdiction. PC, police jurisdiction. PC. And this is how they changed the jurisdiction with the police after you made your report, is by coming forward and saying there was an attack. Or what? Eviction ID card. A relationship. Right. That's when her and her son or whoever came forward and made up this whole lie about a relationship. And yes, you troubled person, you are so distraught about a relationship, and that is why all this happened. That is why they just don't, this is a narcissist. Yeah. A narcissist with borderline personality disorder. Okay. Yeah. Crown chakra. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. This person has some level of borderline. Okay. They do. Foreclosure. Jail or prison. They had to try and get you in jail or prison before they go to jail or prison. Right? Will. That was her will. That was her will. L. Okay. LH. Marriage. Oh, right. The marriage. That's when they came forward. LH. LH. Whoever that is. Okay. And they said something about a marriage and a relationship and you feeling rejected by the family and how nobody ever wanted you around, and that's why you are this way. Yeah, it was just revenge. So basically, she's trying to frame you for revenge. Whole time, what she's doing, what is she reporting to the police? Creating this whole lie about an attack and what you allegedly did because of a marriage, blah, blah. That is revenge. She's getting revenge on you for you reporting her to the police. You understand? You reported her for putting something in the food, and she's getting revenge by trying to get you set up. It's revenge. She's doing it out of revenge. You didn't do it out of revenge. You reported her because you honestly to God, believe that she tried to poison you, that she tried to kill you. That's why you mentioned this lady, okay? Because she probably wasn't the only one. It probably happened a lot, okay? Over a course of months, to the point where you filed a police report and you mentioned her because what she did was weird and suspicious, and you suspect that she tried to do something to you as well. Okay? And then what she ended up doing after getting the warning from the police, apparently, or about the police report that you filed, is getting revenge on you by lying and saying there was an attack. That was revenge. That was revenge. So first she gets paid to murder you, and then when it doesn't work and you report her, she wants revenge on you by setting you up. Yeah, just a little bit of cray-cray, okay, with this lady. Just a little bit. Protective order. Something about the protective order. M. Phone. There's something they said about the protective order. Or she needs protection, or something that maybe that's something they said also about why there's no contact, or why she's never invited you over, or why something like that for protection or protective orders, something like that. Okay, I don't know. ML on the phone, and then they took something off your phone, a protective order. H. MLH. Detective, and they gave it to a detective, and that's the smoking GUN right there. So what they said to the detective, or what they gave to a detective, the phone, or something on a phone, or a protective order, that's the smoking GUN. Why? Because J, poison, because you are literally, because whatever they gave on the phone, the screenshots is literally you talking about this lady trying to poison you. I swear to God, there's a detective with screenshots from a phone from your conversation where you are talking about how this lady tried to poison you. And what? This is what they gave to the detective? A. You telling someone, yo, I think that she tried to kill me. I think that she tried to kill me. Your family is trying to kill me. Your family tried to kill me. Your mother, your family, your ex, your whole family is trying to kill me. That's what they gave to the detective, those screenshots. That's you talking about her. Email hacking. Hacking emails. Hacking emails, hacking text messages, hacking phone. That's for the case, okay? That's for a cold case. Selling club or bar. Selling club or bar. Europe. Selling club or bar, Europe. Offshore account, chain reaction, affair, text messages. Wait a minute. So text messages where you're talking to someone about how their family is trying to kill you, or how their mother is trying to kill you with poison, or how you think that their family is trying to do something to you and set you up. These text messages they use to try and make it look like you're just an affair, or they try to flip it back on you and use your own text messages against you where you're talking about her, or this mother-in-law, this mother figure then tries to come forward to the police, to the detective, and say that you're only saying all these things because you're an affair, or what? IP address. Something about the address, meeting. Something about meeting at the address, or something about like that you never met her, or that she never wanted to meet you, or that she never invited you over, or that why is she trying to give it to me when I'm at my own house, or why is she doing this at my house? Why doesn't she want to meet me at her house? Like, why is she doing it at my address? Why is she having it sent to my address? Okay, something like that. Yes. These are text messages about you talking to someone saying your mother-in-law or your mother or this lady, this Queen of Cups, tried to poison me, and something about not being at the house. Why is it not at her house? Why is she doing it? Why is she having it sent to my house? Why doesn't she want to meet me at her home? Okay, I don't know, something like that. Not home. Not home. Something about this not at her house. Why not at her home? Why not in her home? Why can't I go over to her house? Why doesn't she want to give it to me at her house? Why is she doing it at my house? Something like that, not home. Something like that. These messages about not home, not at your house, or not at her house, her trying to give something to you but not at her house, it's about the drugs and the food, okay? Neighbor. International neighbor. The neighbor. Food or drinks. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I am fucking done right now. I am done. Laced food and drinks. Yo, I cannot make it up. I can't make it up. whoever this is that's looking at these screenshots right now, the screenshots you're looking at are about laced food and drinks, are about you talking about someone, or you talking to someone about this lady putting shit in your food or drinks, and why not at her house? Why isn't she not giving you food at her house? Or it's about the fact that your neighbor or someone heard that you reported this to the police. That's the sign of the message. Something about these text messages where you're talking about her, okay, trying to kill you in your own fucking house. Or maybe that's what it is. You talking about how she tried to kill you in your own fucking house. Yeah, you're talking about his mother. You are talking about this lady. How she tried to kill you in your house. In your own fucking house. Because she doesn't want to have you over. Okay? Give you the poisoned food at her fucking table. That's what you're talking about. And then she tried to transfer what she did onto you by saying that you are on drugs. You are intoxicated. You take drugs. You are on drugs. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, bitch. Okay? Yeah, right. B, bitch. B for B word, okay? Yeah, right, B word. Game over for you. Game over. Game over for you, okay? Game over for this lady. That's what these screenshots are about, okay? So now you know. Now you know, okay? Now someone knows you're talking about her and how she tried to kill you with food, with her international food, okay? Yeah, and how she tried to talk herself out of it after she got the warning. So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, bye.